Okay, my name is Janet Tully and I'm the Group HR Director for a company called Badger Holdings. Badger Holdings are a firm of property specialists and we trade under various names. You may have heard us as Townend's Estate Agents, Regent's Estate Agents, Tyser Greenwood, Surveyors and Valuers, Dot Financial Services and Inex Property Solutions. I first met Expressions back in 2010 and knew immediately that they were the right business for us. So right from the outset, we used Expressions to deliver our Management Academy, which we've now run 6 times, and we are scheduled to run a further Management Academy later this year. The Management Academy has worked beautifully for us. We believe very much in growing our own people, and therefore Expressions have been very instrumental in helping us achieve that objective. The feedback that we get from all the delegates has been exceptional. They so buy into the whole programme, and what we have seen as how they have grown and developed as budding managers within our business. So it's worked absolutely perfectly for us, hence why we've run at least one Management Academy over the course of the last 7 years. But as our relationship has grown with Expressions, our commitment to using them more has also grown, and certainly in 2015 we had a real focus on training and we developed lots of new academies within our business. Our objective at the outset was to ensure that all of our employees, no matter how long they'd been within the business or what level they were operating, received some form of training. So every single employee joined one of our academies. We worked very closely with Expression as to exactly how those academies would look and what we sought to achieve from each academy. By example, our support staff joined a professionals academy and we covered some subjects as some of the generics, time management, communication, but we also went a little bit outside of the box and really tried to care for the individual and introduce such modules as a Head for Success, which really deals with making sure that your headspace is right in order to achieve the most productivity from our employees. The programs all worked beautifully and we had a really successful 2015 with exciting plans scheduled in for 2016. Other ways in which we've used Expressions are really varied. We, by example, really established a need to develop our most senior people as well. So we worked with Expressions to put forward a programme to deliver to our executives. We called it the Executive Academy, and this was really instrumental in enabling our business leaders to most effectively influence results. And again, very successful programme that we ran a couple of years ago. Other academies that we have run include the Estate Agency Academy, and within the Estate Agency Academy, again, we're dealing with some of the softer skills to make a good agent, as well as some real core skills-based training. In order to deliver the skills-based training, we identified that we might need some help training our in-house experts to be better trainers, and worked with Expressions to put together a Train the Trainer course, bespoke and specific to our business. This had a really outstanding impact on those people who attended, myself included. What Simon and Expressions managed to convey to us is that we needed the license to be ourselves during training and not sit back and rely on such things as PowerPoint presentations. And people still talk about that course over a year later and the significant impact that it had on us all. Other courses that we've run have been equally as successful, and they really range in nature. Okay. Through Expressions, we've also used the company in quite a different way, in so much as they have been very much party to our strategic way forward meetings, which we run for all of our managers on a quarterly basis. The objective of the meetings is to review the previous quarter, to set our objectives out for the next quarter, but also use it as some form of training. Bearing in mind that we're customer focused, our standards and our ways of working are very important to the general public, and therefore we've engaged Expressions to help us on that journey. We've had our moments of truth, by example, and people have really bought into these concepts. Working with Expressions has been a real pleasure for me personally and for the business. We feel that we're business partners, that through Expressions understanding our business and our business needs, we're able to work to the optimum and achieve our corporate objectives. In terms of some of the results from our relationship with Expressions, I would go as far as to say that we are very fortunate at Badger Holdings that year on year for the last 5 years we've recorded an increased profit, and our relationship with Expressions happens to date back to this period in time. Now, whilst it wouldn't be fair or appropriate to necessarily correlate those two factors, training and developing our staff will naturally play an important part of that, and Expressions have played a very important part in the training and development of our staff.